So now I'm building the engine mount. I've made a small cardboard outline of the kind of size it needs to be. I've added around 10mm on either side, and then I've added slopes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold these triangles up, so when it's out I can weld along these edges and it'll support it as well as. So let's get it pressed and cut. This is where we're up to. I'm going to utilise the original Vectra rubber. I've made this box and then I'm going to weld that to the chassis and reinforce all the back. But again, spaces it out, uses the factory mounts. Yeah, it'd be quite nice that. And then what I have done is I've made a plate with 2 folds, and then if you look down here, that there is going to go something like that to the chassis legs, all seam welded round to support this side, and then I might do something underneath to reinforce it. So I've marked everywhere where these are going. I'm going to pull the engine out, clean all the areas up for welding, get it in, attack it, take it all out and fully seam weld it. So let's get on with that. So that's the engine mounts all welded on now. That's on. That's all welded on. So now I need to get the engine to sit in where it's going to sit and attach it, and then basically assess back mount, front mount, and go from there. So where am I up to? Because I'm starting to pack up now. So we've got it mounted on the engine mounts there and there. We have put, let me get under, a back stabiliser on. Still needs finishing and cleaning up. It's not fully welded, but we've got a back stabiliser on. But again, as I said from the beginning, shaft angles are the most important, and I couldn't get a better shaft angle than that. So I'm very happy with that. The other sides are the same. I've got plenty of clearance behind the shocker. Everything looks good. I'm still obviously going to take the engine out to paint everything and clean everything up and double check all the welds, but that's 3 of the engine mounts done. And now I don't know how these things go together because I never stripped it. So I don't know if it comes with like a cradle or something under here. Otherwise I'm going to have to make one. So this front engine mount, because it's still got a little bit of play in it, so it needs that one to reassure it, to make it solid. But again, I'm quite happy where I've got up to in a day. Everyone's going to say to me, you know, it looks very low in there, but if you look underneath, it's no lower than the subframe itself, really. You know, if you get, let me get a bit further down so you can see, it's no lower than the subframe. It's just, I think the original engine had a large airbox which sat on top. So it's in there, it is what it is. I'm quite happy with how it sits, and I'm quite happy with the progress. So that's day 1 of the build of the recovery truck done. Quite happy with this, with the progress we've made. Engine's in, sits nice, it seems to clear everywhere where it needs to. Drive shaft angles are really nice. Everything's gone together quite nice in there. So for one day's work, to get it all near enough mounted and finished, literally front subframe to finish off, but I'll put the front end on and we'll work around that. But as for today, very happy. Like I say, it's in, I'm happy. It looks like water pipes are going to reach, standard water pipes look like they're going to reach. Yeah, it looks like it's going to fit quite nice in there. I'm going to be quite happy. So, as with other projects like the Corsa VXR and the diesel one, I'm kind of the fabricating side, so I'm going to fab everything up, boost pipes, the exhaust, all the water system's going to be fabbed up, everything's going to be fabricated, and then it's onto the massive job of wiring, because obviously this is technically a Renault truck and we're putting a Vauxhall engine in it, so the wiring is going to be a bit of a nightmare on this one. But again, between me and my friend, the wizard of the East, you know, we're going to crack this. We're going to get it done, because obviously, to think about it, we're doing the Corsa diesel, which, you know, we're going to get running in the Corsa. Technically, that would mean then we can get the engine to run standalone, so on a test bench. So as long as we can get it to run in there, you know, we've only got to take certain signals off of the clocks and small little bits and pieces. So fingers crossed, we can get everything inside working factory. If not, I might have to consider, you know, an aftermarket dash or something like that. But that's in the future. So thanks for watching. Day one of the build. I hope you enjoy it. And fingers crossed, I'll see you on the next one.